What's up, guys, and welcome to BitCast episode 50 for the week of February 11th, 2017. I'm your host, Jake Martin, and in the studio this week we have Eric Higgins.
Is this my mic?
That's your mic.
Perfect.
You have headphones too if you want those.
No, I don't want those.
And Matt Intimate to my right.
Hey.
I think we got an echo.
You have an echo. I think.
We got some music. We got music on somewhere.
Are you hearing that in the coming out of one of the speakers? Is it coming out of the Mac?
I think it might be coming on the Mac.
Let's do a quick check. Hey, this is live production, baby. This is what it is. We got Gray Cohen, our.
We've got a new producer.
Yeah,
so
we got Gray Cohen,
he's
our
a little
producer.
inexperienced.
Let's see if we can mute that bad boy.
Hello.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
That might have done it. That sounds like it fixed it.
I can't tell.
It fixed it.
Yeah, we fixed it. Yes, great. Really coming through. Are you hearing us in the audio? We coming through nice and hot, Gray. Sound good?
Yeah,
All right, perfect. All right, so anyways, now that we've gotten some of the live kinks out of the way, we're celebrating our 50th episode.
Wow.
This is our biggest show we've ever done. Eric, you got the whole side of the table yourself. How are you feeling over there right now?
I'm feeling a little lonely, honestly.
We're just like looking at you right now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like,
hey, what's up, man? Buddies.
I'll just be over here. I'll just be over here with my opinion.
If you're not watching the video portion of this, we are all wearing purple turtlenecks to celebrate the 50th episode of BitCast. Guys, we've come a long way.
I can't believe we've made it 50 years.
50,
I mean, it is crazy.
50 years of
that it
podcasting.
is, I mean, we still look pretty good.
Oh, we look great.
We still look pretty good.
We've never looked better, honestly. I think we've looked better.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I want to put my glasses on, but I can't with the headphones on. You're going no headphones.
I'm going no headphones. I don't need them. We're right next to each other.
That's brave. That's
Wow.
bold.
Not
bold
a lot
move.
of noise in the background. You know, we're good. I know how I sound.
So today's episode, we're going to be talking about news from the week, per usual, and then what we're looking forward to in 2018.
I got a lot.
So specifically movies, games that have been announced, and games that have yet to be announced or dated. We're talking about those
I got
last.
some of those too.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them, too. So without further ado, I think the moment everyone's been waiting for, the winner of the Super Nintendo Classic. Eric, why don't you go ahead and hold that up for the audience? Make sure that they can see that bad boy.
Can you get a good shot
Yeah,
of that?
drum rolls, please. This is probably so loud on the audio. Sounds so bad, probably. The winner is Tyler Moore.
Ooh.
Tyler Moore, congratulations. Not only were you the most spirited poster on there, tagging as many people as you possibly could, then you later realized that only you could really just tag one person. But yeah, you know, we itemized every single name and threw them all in there, and sure enough, your name popped up. So I think it was fate.
Enjoy that empty box.
Yeah, this is empty box, actually. You're not actually getting it. So we're going to ship that to you all the way out there on the West Coast, and I'll be in contact with you shortly after this episode to hit you up and let you know what's going on. So again, congratulations. Thank you for everyone that participated, and I'm sure, you know, keep your eyes out on our social media pages, because we'll be letting you know about more giveaways in the future.
Yeah.
We should give away a turtleneck.
We really could, actually.
Ooh.
We could.
Yeah.
Gray, how do you feel about that? Turtlenecks?
Yeah, I think that's
Gray says yes. All right, so that's pretty much the introduction. We have a lot going on, but before we jump into our news segment, drink of the show, again, we got the Dirty Kirks over here.
Yeah, I think this is going to be sort of a new thing.
Dirty
Probably
Kirks.
now and forever.
Kirk?
Kirkland
I
Light.
kind of like Dirty Kirks.
Dirty
but
Kirks.
I also like K-Sigs.
Audience, if you think of a better name for Kirkland Lights, let us know.
Yeah,
Kirk-
we got K-Sigs for Kirkland Signature. We got
Dirty Kirks.
Dirty Kirks, which you just came up with on the
Yeah,
spot.
just now. Well,
was pretty
I
hot.
heard
That's-
Gray
that's
call
hot.
him Kirks earlier, and I was like, that's a good name for him.
Captain Kirks.
I'm very familiar with
Yeah,
Kirk.
Dirty Kirks. Costco is getting some real good product placement right now from us for free, so you're welcome.
well, they're sponsoring this podcast, aren't they?
Yeah, all paid
For
for.
free. They're
Yeah,
sponsoring it for free.
we buy everything in bulk here, so these turtlenecks are from Costco also, actually. That's not
Oof,
true.
that's a
Amazon.
Don't
All
lie.
right. Well, we are going to be right back with our news segment. Stay tuned. And we're back. Hopefully we're sounding pretty good in the audio there. We're going to be talking about a bunch of news this past week. The first one on our item here is item list is Game of Thrones creators David Benioff and D.B. Weiss are slated to produce their own series of Star Wars films. How do you guys feel about this?
I heard about this and I thought, I think everybody is going to direct their own trilogy now because who's got the other three? The guy who just directed this last one has got his own thing going on with Star Wars.
You know his name, Matt. What's the guy's name?
Ryan Johnson?
Yeah, I don't know if it's not his name. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I don't know if it's
R-I-A-N Johnson.
But
yeah.
anyway, he's got his own spin-off of Star Wars, however you want to call it, which people presume that he's probably going to take the. Well, I don't know. I don't know what he'll do. But he's got his own thing going on. Now we got the Game of Thrones guys doing their own thing.
Okay.
Which seems like too much Star Wars, I think.
Yeah,
it does seem like it could be like oversaturation at some point, but we'll see. I don't know. They're good directors. I mean,
does Disney still own
Star Wars?
Well, technically, they would still own. How does that work?
They own everything.
Like,
they just franchise it out to new directors.
Yeah, so they're just like,
keep
oh yeah,
making
you
money.
want to make your own?
Yep, that's
Cool,
pretty much it.
We'll give it to you.
That's pretty much what's going on there.
I think if they can get the guy that planned out some of their battles for a Star Wars battle, think about like Battle of the Bastards if there was that, but like Star Wars.
It's true.
It'd be pretty
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that this will be good. I just think, let's.
Too much of a good thing.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just a little worried that it is too much.
Well, you think about how many movies do we still have from the current state? It's we've got Solo, then we've got J.J. Abrams. That actually might be it. Maybe that's why. Because I think we were supposed to get a Star Wars movie in between, and then we were supposed to get 3 more episodes, right? So.
And to be honest, this Solo movie that's coming out, I'm not sure if I'm digging it. I saw the trailer for it. I didn't love it.
Well, we'll get to that, right?
I think it was artistic, but yeah, we'll talk about it in a second.
Wow. Okay. So anyway,
yeah, movies looking forward to. We'll talk about it in that segment.
I think they're gonna do a good job. I think we're gonna like in the same way that we're experiencing. It's just weird. It's like people
so much Star Wars.
It's like Hollywood or whoever. I don't know. I don't know how even Disney finds pockets. So it's like now we have so much superhero, so much, and we'll continue to have that.
Yeah, that's
now
on my
be
list.
A ton of Star Wars, probably for the next 20 years.
Well, because it's probably guaranteed money. It's
There's
like
no way.
you
For
put
sure.
Star Wars on anything, and it's gonna sell
For
no
sure.
matter what.
I just feel like we're gonna have like a backlash of people saying we're kind of sick of this. We're burnt out.
I mean, yes, but at this to Matt's point too, like people are still going to buy tickets. It's going to make money for Disney, and that's what motivates. Money.
Yeah.
So
Money, 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 baby.
We'll see.
Well, tell us what you think about that in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Gray, how we doing on comments right now? We got any hot topics coming in right now?
are we up to a million views?
Yeah. How many
Viewers?
millions of
I think we're just
Just a little over.
just a little under
just a little under.
Oh, okay.
like 900,000 something.
Man, we've never hit a million, but we're so close.
We're so close. 50th episode.
Let's see. John Intiman says cuties.
Oh, thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
Purple says purple turtlenecks, crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji.
Good.
Like laughing, crying.
Good.
Hopefully.
Glad they like the purple
Hannah
turtlenecks.
loves the purple turtleneck.
Nice.
Thanks, babe.
Spencer Bradshaw said Eric is a little quiet, but still cute.
All right,
Oh, that's weird if you had headphones on.
I always have trouble getting closer.
I'll bring
further
you-
away
I'll
to
bring
the
your
mic. I
audio
guess
up here a little bit.
Yeah.
If I did have headphones on, I'm gonna be about this far.
I'll bring you up a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Still cute.
How's that, Spencer Bradshaw?
Spencer, let us know in the comments if you like how it sounds now.
How's that?
So up next, this one's pretty exciting, and it's still a little loose, but Bandai Namco has been confirmed by a few other sources to be developing Metroid Prime 4. I know for a while there was people thinking it was going to be retro again.
Yeah, I kind of heard that it wasn't going to be them. I think they're working on their own project or something else. But it would have been nice to have the same developer that did, I guess, Prime 1 through 3. But
All right, so I've
Yeah.
never played these games before,
right.
and you guys are super
Oh, yeah.
pumped about them.
They're pretty great.
What's great?
So it's
What's I mean, other
first person space pirate
yeah,
shooter.
other than the fact that we haven't had one in a long time. What's the
Yeah, so it was pretty revolutionary when it came out. It was on the GameCube.
He wrote a
originally.
piece on it, so he knows.
I did. And so first off, it looked incredible on the GameCube. Like, it really pushed the hardware, and it kind of invented a new genre. Like, it was a first-person adventure game. So it was still a shooter. Like, you could still aim and shoot, but the focus was on the exploration and, like, the atmosphere more than, like, combat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like it's a really atmospheric.
So it was a really good story-based game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Similar to.
but even it's not even a story. It's just you pick up the pieces as you go. Like you're in this completely abandoned planet, and you're just picking up artifacts and like little pieces of history as you go. So Metroid, I mean, it came out in the mid '80s, and it's always been a 2D game, and this was the first one that like brought it to the third dimension, and they killed it.
They killed it.
I think it sucks.
Literally killed it. But to kind of give Bandai a little bit of credit here, they've developed a lot of games that I really kind of didn't know they had developed. So Dark Souls series, that's all them. Dragon Ball, Fighter Z, Tekken, Super Smash, Wii U, and 3DS. They developed Soul Calibur. So a lot of fighting games, but they definitely have a really good portfolio here of like well-received games. You know, Dark Souls, a lot of people love those games. And
So does this mean Metroid Prime 4 is going to be hard?
I would love that. I would love a super hardcore Metroid Prime, but there you go. I digress. Next on the news list, you guys thought microtransactions were going away?
They're not.
They're not.
They're only going to ramp.
Yeah, they're only
going
to get worse, but they're going to get better about disguising what they might do or what you could accomplish through them.
With each new Star Wars movie that comes out, microtransactions are going to increase tenfold.
It's a mess, dude. So Activision Blizzard made $4 billion on microtransactions last year alone.
Good for them.
This is the crazy part. $2 billion of that came from King's mobile games, such as Candy Crush. So all like mobile games.
Candy Crush.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You sell a game for $5.
I think it might be free or just $1. And then people just drop
all those moms, those moms playing Candy Crush, wanting them stats.
It's moms, and then it's like huge, like they call them whales, but basically like people that just spend outrageous amounts of money on this game, and like they have a problem. It's like that gambling.
Yeah, I mean,
addiction.
I think they tap into those addiction triggers, in people's brains.
Yeah,
it's pretty messed up.
I think we know that people, the world has money.
Oh yeah.
You watch anybody on Twitch, and it's just people donating like hundreds of dollars to these streamers.
Hey, if you guys want to donate to us, let us know.
We need to get on Twitch and start trying to get some donations because it's ridiculous. You'll be sitting there watching it, and someone will drop $500. Now, of course, this is a streamer that's been doing it for a long time, but still, it's like people got money.
Yeah,
people got money.
They got money, and they want to support what they want to support. Let's set up a little.
We need to make an
donation
app that's
page.
super addictive, that rewards paying real money for progress, that requires
and it's just
literally no effort whatsoever.
So we should make an app.
That's what I said.
It's just called Give Us Money, and people can give us money, like fake money in game, but you have to have the fake money in game. You have to buy it.
Give us
real
money.
money.
It could be called gum. And
Good stuff.
So we disguise it. We do gum, and it's just like, how fast can you chew this piece of gum? And you got to tap the screen, but you can get different.
Eric, you're
That's
on it today,
but
man.
it's actually-
You're on it
It's a
today.
second.
It's actually
idea.
just like a PayPal button that you're pressing.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's just
exactly
sending
what
money.
it is. Yeah,
Dude.
each press is $1. But
Last
you have to do
podcast with all that VR stuff. I don't know where you were, but you're on it today, man.
VR's garbage.
Yeah.
VR's garbage. You'll never convince me otherwise.
And then the other $2 billion of that came from console and PC games. So Hearthstone,
How much? Sorry.
Overwatch. The other $2 billion.
Oh, $2 billion. Okay.
Yeah, so a little bit less when you consider it's just not mobile games. But all right, up next, Switch has triple the games the Wii U did at this point. I'll read this little blurb off. By day 279, the Switch had 191 games available, a number the Wii U didn't match until its 857th day. As many games in 9 months as its predecessor had in 2 years and 4 months. It's nuts. I wish I had like a little chart I could pull up and show you guys, but like literally the graph like shows Wii and even like PS4 and a couple other like modern systems, their game release is like pretty slow at the start and then it ramps up. Whereas the Switch just is doing this. It's just going like almost like at a 45-degree angle, just like straight up.
Yeah, I think that really proves how little faith Nintendo had in the Wii U. Like they kind of put it out and they're just like, here it is.
Yeah.
This thing kind of sucks, but people might like it. I hope so. That's just worth noting. And then the second part, the Switch has even outdone the PS4 and Xbox One when game releases for the three platforms are compared for the same window after the console launch. So what I was saying, even the Switch is like outselling a major system like the PS4 and the Xbox One, which is odd to think about. But that's game titles. That's game titles. That's not.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It's not indicative of how well the console is selling.
Are games less than $60? Still $60?
Well, they have
in that range.
They have a ton of games that are lesser priced.
Sure, I guess the regular, like your regular purchase of a game, is still $60 though.
Yeah, and the game cart is that big.
Yeah.
There's a little
I heard
cartridge.
that they make them taste weird so that children won't eat them.
Yeah,
true.
there's a
Have you
bittering.
guys tried this?
I
Oh, yeah.
tried it when I first got it. Yeah, I
What'd you
didn't really
think?
notice it. I don't
Huh?
know if I noticed it. Maybe I just have a really weak tongue. But
Have you tried it, Gray?
Have you tried licking those carts?
Good.
It's like
Good addition.
No.
I used to back in high school, but that's the
Right.
You're done licking carts.
Well,
You're
I was so.
3 years clean.
3 years sober.
What I was
to quit.
curious about is like, what are they putting on them that is safer than eating the thing? Like, is it just?
It's like battery acid or something.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What if it's poison that tastes really bad because it's poison?
Yeah.
But
It's like they did the exact opposite. They caused like
They're like,
thousands of people to
we-
put this.
Thousands are dead.
I'll know how to keep this kid from putting this in his mouth. I'll put poison on it.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what the Switch does, but it's not indicative of console sales. Like they're releasing a ton of indie games and smaller games that have been out for a couple years now, and it's a lot easier to port those games onto the Switch.
Do you think it's easier to make a game for the Switch than it is for another console? You think that's why? Or you think it's just as... I mean, well, when I say easier, it's probably not, actually. Thinking
Well-
about how it still transfers... And maybe it's even harder because it has to move from...
So yeah, so the one challenge is going
Big screen
from,
to small
from mobile to TV. However, I think with the PS4 and the Xbox One that came out, you had this learning gap where people didn't have this technology yet, and they were like developers were learning how to use the system and optimize and get certain results they wanted. And really, the Switch is just a little bit underpowered compared to the PS4 and Xbox One, but it's the same infrastructure, the same technology. And so when developers come to this one, they're like, "Oh yeah, this is super easy to develop for." And really, like I think I'm probably minimizing how difficult this is, but I think it's literally it's as simple as making the copy of the game, but then having one version when it's connected to USB power or whatever, and the connection run at 720 or whatever the settings needs to be, or I'm sorry, higher. And then when it takes it off, it'll drop down to 720. So I'm not sure how simple that actually is to do, but
I don't know if you answered my question, but
what do you mean?
I don't even know what my question was, really.
You were just asking, like, is it hard to develop for the Switch? You think it's easier to develop for the Switch? And
You say it is...
it is. I would say it's easier.
Okay.
All of that to say, it
great.
is easier.
See, I didn't get that from your statement, but that was just, I'm an idiot. So
I was just talking a lot.
anyway,
I'm just filling time. We're only 10 minutes.
I mean, good
20
job,
minutes
Nintendo.
in. Yeah, good
You
job,
know?
guys.
Good job.
Eric,
Good job making...
congratulating the Switch.
I mean, I'm not...
Who are
Listen,
you?
as garbage as that console is and the titles that they put out, they still know how to sell to idiots like yourself and
You're a
get them to
monster.
buy it.
You're a freaking monster, dude. You're a freaking
He'll come
monster.
around. He'll come around.
Probably
Okay,
not.
We'll see.
great. How many
Mr.
comments?
4K.
How many comments we got now? 1 million comments?
Yeah, we're about
A million comments, a million watchers.
We'll
wow.
read them off later. Don't worry.
actually it's just one guy.
That used to be my my Xbox 360 gamer tag was just one guy.
Just one guy. Was it really?
Yeah.
I don't
He
believe
got
it.
killed by just one guy.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Wow.
I thought it was a genius gamer tag.
I don't think that,
No numbers,
you're
nothing like
lying.
that. No,
feel like-
I mean I don't know how to prove it.
I
but,
feel like you've been ex halftone for forever.
well, that was jump to PlayStation 3, but
So it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
well, yeah, it's been a long time.
Xbox,
but that
okay.
was my gamer tag.
All right.
I don't know
That's
how to
good.
hunt it down.
Just one
but I
guy.
might.
How did you even get that? Were there numbers after that?
No numbers, no.
I don't believe you.
Punctuation, nothing like that.
That gamer tag's too good for you just to get it by without.
I used
numbers.
to record. I think I got some old recordings somewhere of like
Of you
know,
playing?
of Modern Warfare. Yeah, because
Mom, get the camera.
you could get like
Going live? Screen capping, dog?
You know what? I don't remember.
Dude, we should have, missed opportunity. I want to throw a segment on you just out of nowhere, but
Right.
missed opportunity. We could have like live streamed before this us playing some of the Super Nintendo games to get people hyped up for the Super
Ooh.
Nintendo.
Next time.
It's too late. It's too late now.
I heard they're bringing back the NES Classic though.
Yes,
We can do
that
it with
is
that.
that is confirmed. That is a true rumor. Okay.
What is this? the
This is
SNES.
the SNES. The NES is the
Why did they do that?
predecessor. I don't know.
Come on.
They needed to make sure they put resources towards the Switch and whatever else they wanted to do. The new Nintendo 2DS XL.
When I make my console, I'm not going to call it anything.
What do you? How you?
Just one
How you?
console.
How you gonna market that?
You know how like Drake, or who was it? It was Drake or I think it was Drake marketed like his 6th album or whatever it was called, and all it said was like 6. Like you see a big billboard.
Like
it was
Canada,
like a number
in
or
the
something.
6. Yeah.
I think it was I think that was Drake.
Is that true? Is that true, Gray?
That sounds right.
Was that, if you're reading this, was that album?
I don't know.
So you're saying the advertisements was
The
just
advertisement will be super subtle. Will be like you won't know anything about what you're about to purchase.
So they wouldn't even know if it's a game console.
Exactly, but it's gonna be cool
Well,
as hell.
I want you to expound on that. We can devote a written piece to you talking about how to market this.
I can't write.
All right, moving on.
All right. So next up, we have the Overwatch League. It officially concluded last week. The London Spitfire won stage 1 of the Overwatch League. I don't know how many stages there actually are. Someone can fact check me on that one.
I think we got her. Don't we got her on phone call? Here soon?
Who's her?
Who'd you say?
London Spitfire won
a
the
team.
Overwatch League.
It's a team of guys.
Team of dudes.
For some reason, that sounded like a girls' gamer tag.
You have like
London Spitfire.
Yeah,
could be. Yeah, that's actually the name of a team.
I heard Spitfire. I didn't hear London. So
Gotcha.
because
Spitfire's
I don't have the headphones on, I guess.
Yeah.
Josh Zermino is going nuts right
Oh no.
What's he saying?
now. He just wants a shout out.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Hey,
do
Yeah, let's
that.
give him a shout out.
Shout out to Josh and Caitlin Zormino, and congrats
Don't say the baby's name.
on your little
say
little
the baby's
baby.
name. They had a child that may have a name, but we can't say it
Yeah,
because
we
people follow them and hunt them down.
Yeah, that's weird, man. We're not gonna talk about your baby on this thing, but congratulations.
Just one child.
Yeah, we won't put him on blast to the millions out there.
Well, you can call him Bear Claw.
Josh, if you want to like just ditch the baby and come hang out with us, just let us know. We can have you on the
Yeah,
podcast.
we got an open mic for
right
you.
now. It's
Well, now
live.
that it's home, like they don't have to do anything else, right?
yeah, you just
It
lay
just grows up.
you just lay it down,
Yeah,
and then
I heard it's already walking.
yeah, and you just water it.
Wow.
Water it.
Just water the baby. So, following 3 rounds of matches that spanned over nearly a 12-hour day of competition, this London Spitfire have emerged as the champions of Stage 1 of the Overwatch League. In the finals, they beat New York Excelsior in a reverse sweep. I like revenge sweep better, though. This includes $100,000 for the winner and $25,000 for the runner-up.
Nice.
So this is pretty cool. Matt, you're an Overwatch fan.
Yeah.
Did you catch any of this?
I did. I watched them play against South Korea, and they just absolutely destroyed them.
This was in the Olympics.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Wow.
No,
I
it
didn't know
was,
the Olympics were so progressive this year. That's great.
Wow.
Winter Olympics.
Winter
well,
Olympics.
Winter Olympics makes sense.
It
though,
makes
'cause
sense
You're
'cause it's
inside.
cold, yeah.
You're cold. Yeah.
Everyone else is outside doing sports, and you're inside
Playing games.
smart playing games.
Staying warm. Those consoles heating up the whole room. You don't even have to turn the heat on.
Well, there's actually they're sitting in front of a fireplace when they're playing these games too.
yeah, but the fireplace is a console.
Yes, is that how your new console is going to be? It's a fireplace.
Mine catches on fire all the time. Yeah.
I haven't picked up the parts yet.
You know how those cars like shoot out fire out the exhaust?
That's gonna be your console. Oh, you're a dumb person. And the last on the list here that I was really excited about, we got some barely some news though, but some news of the next Kingdom Hearts 3 game. So, as anyone who's a fan
guys
of
like this
Kingdom
game, yeah?
Hearts, I'm a huge fan.
No. Oh.
And it's been like over 10 years since the mainline console one released
Not long
on
enough.
PS2. Not long enough. You're a bastard. And
Whoa, hey.
the trailer shows off Monsters Incorporated characters: Sully, Mike Wazowski,
Wow.
and Boo.
Wazowski.
Yeah, Mike Wazowski, the guy with the big eyeball.
I know who he
from Monsters,
is.
Inc. Well, you were asking like you didn't know.
I'm a
so
90s
I was
kid.
explaining. And
I was just surprised. It was like, oh, he's on that game? Treat me like I'm an idiot.
nothing really cool came out of this beyond the fact that we saw that, and there is a new song. And
Wow.
yeah, there's a Japanese artist named Utada Hikaru.
You have done a really good job with names tonight. I'm
Yeah,
proud
thank
of
you. And I'm a big fan of this franchise. That's why. And she always has a mainline, song that she releases for
Mainline
each Kingdom Hearts.
PCP.
Mainline PCP.
Dude, I'm all over it today.
And it's coming 2018. So this is also bleeding into our main topic. But is there anything else you wanted to bring up as far as news?
I just want to say, what's up, Josh?
the
up?
the Pokemon thing though, real quick.
Well, that's unconfirmed.
But I think we should talk about it for a second.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure, man.
So
Just say it, man.
Just let you kind of get your thoughts in order.
Yeah.
Since he put you on the spot like that.
Uh-huh.
People still play Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah.
And I had this great realization the other night because sometimes I'll drive to my apartment complex, right?
Where are you going with this?
And there's what do they call those? Are they gyms? Or are they like checkpoints? What are the ones that you capture? It's just like a
Gyms?
base.
It's a gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokestop.
Okay. So, you know, there's actually 2 right next to my apartment complex. Not within reach of where I am, unfortunately, but
You can walk to
yeah.
It's like the thing that you spin, right?
No, it's the actual gym.
Gym. Okay,
the
yeah,
actual
that you
gym.
capture.
Yeah, not like a little
Oh, is it that
gathering point.
veteran center?
Yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes, not sometimes, like almost every night, I'll drive in, and there's someone sitting in the parking lot with like their lights on. I can see someone's in there, and I'm always creeped out by it. And then I realized I was like, oh yeah, there's that freaking gym right there.
That's hilarious.
They're playing Pokemon Go for sure. Either that or they're
Yeah, you should
doing
probably
some
stop.
bad stuff.
You should probably stop calling the cops on them.
They deserve it though.
Hello, police. There's a person over here in the car.
They're trying to break into the veteran center. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, people still play that game. It is they keep supporting it, so and I'm sure they're making lots of money on that one
Is
too.
there microtransactions within that now?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
You can buy like
oh yeah, you can buy
incense and a bunch of cool stuff
incense.
to attract more Pokemon to your location.
Shout out to Josh for jailbreaking his phone and cheating at that game.
Dude, don't tell people that he did that. He can get arrested.
Josh jailbroke his phone.
He just had a kid, dude. You want him to his son to grow up?
Yeah, tough love.
Well, there you have it, guys. Pokemon Go, still alive. We're
Report him. He's in the comments. Report him.
We're going to come right back with our main topic, which is looking ahead in 2018 to movies and games. So stay tuned.
Arr, arr. Hey guys.
And we're back.
So
Hopefully we're not too loud.
whoa, hey, before the break,
Oh, hey,
I rudely
you cut Matt
well,
off.
I hijacked you a question from Matt
Yeah.
that I decided to talk about something else, and then
so that I
and
could
then-
get my thoughts together.
and then we got to break. So let's get Matt's thoughts on the
Tell
hot
us-
Pokemon scoop.
I don't know if I want to talk about it anymore.
Tell us about the Pokemon, Matt.
You've got to now.
So
Oh, it feels weird getting someone's neck with the turtleneck right here. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
I'm pretty comforted by it.
I might keep these. Okay, sorry, we're hijacking again. Go.
I saw an article
Wow.
on the internet
Oh,
Yeah.
on my computer,
well, that's reliable.
and basically what it said was that the Pokemon Company put out a job posting for a like localization manager, basically, you know, doing all the translations, making sure everything like translates to the different versions of the game, and it was a 6-month posting, and
It's
it was
only allowed for 6
supposed to
months.
start in the summertime. So if it's 6 months and they have to localize the game, that means the game is pretty much finished,
Oh,
and the new Pokemon game could be coming to Switch this year.
wow.
Yeah, if you're
That's actually pretty.
That's a big
That's
deal,
pretty
man.
great news, Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that.
You're welcome. Thank you for giving me the platform to. Talk
I
about
hope
this.
that your source is reliable. You don't get everybody's hopes up
Yeah,
and they're crushed.
yeah, you can't tarnish
Yeah.
the BitBloggist record. I've never misreported anything.
it was in
That's
a tabloid.
That's at the end of this month, or excuse me, at the end of the summer. I said month, but I meant summer.
Like beginning of summer, I think is when the expected like start date was, and then it was 6
Let's make
months.
bets right now on when this
You think Pokemon
Launches.
comes out?
Christmas,
Christmas.
holiday season.
Christmas?
I'm gonna say.
gonna say
I'm gonna
December.
say October 16th,
Of this year.
2018.
Yeah. And what's going to be
You're
called?
crazy.
You heard it here first.
I'm thinking first quarter next
Just
year.
one Pokemon.
2019. Coming out next year. Just Pokemon?
Just one.
Just one Pokemon.
Just one Pokemon.
You think it's coming out 2019?
Yeah. It's gonna get pushed. They're
So
gonna
you
get they're
think
gonna
Matt's,
get set up. Yeah, Matt's off his rocker, dude. He's
Wow.
lying. He's got
wow.
he's
Sorry,
got some,
Matt.
got some false
That's
news over
fine.
here.
Sorry we gave you that platform and just Jake completely ripped it up.
Yeah, you guys basically forced me to say that. So.
I basically just took this and ripped a piece. So we're gonna be talking about 2018 games we're looking forward to, movies we're looking forward to, and then games that have not yet been announced or talked about in a while.
Well, they have to be.
There's not a
announced.
lot of them. Well, I mean, like shown, but
Okay.
we don't know much else about them.
Well,
Like
let's
no release
let's
date.
specify what we're talking about.
No
'Cause
release date.
announced,
No release
We wouldn't
dates.
know about it if they weren't announced.
Like we know, like announced in confirmed release dates.
Games that haven't even been announced yet, we're going to be talking about.
Pokemon. What am I doing here?
So first up, I put movies on here. Movies that we are excited for. Eric, you want to start us off?
Absolutely. I've got a ton.
Okay.
I've got a ton. And this is...
Tell us why you're excited about these.
Whoa. I'm not prepared.
And,
Okay, so we got... First, right off the bat, this one's not going to be, I think, a great movie. It's not going to win any awards. I think it's going to be fun, dirty fun.
Dirty
humor.
fun. What's dirty
Game
fun?
night.
Okay.
Okay, have you guys seen the trailers for this?
Yeah.
This has got Jason Bateman
Mm-hmm.
and a whole slew
Yes.
of
Rachel McAdams.
great cast, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now I'm hoping that this movie is not going to be A+,
Mm.
but it has the potential. I like the plot. I like the idea. It looks like it's going to have a little bit of mystery, which I like
Mm-hmm.
in movies. You know, maybe it's going to harken to Clue
Mhm.
and some of the
Clue, huh?
yeah, like I mean, it's a murder mystery night is basically what this is proposed as.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking of something completely different.
Well, oh,
I'm
boy.
not on the same level as you right now. Don't
Wow,
even know about this
wow.
movie. Don't
Anyway,
even know about it.
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
so anyway,
Yeah.
I'll skip ahead. Pacific Rim 2, loved the first one.
John
Number
Boyega?
number two's gonna kill it because it's gonna be bigger and badder and better than ever.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to go see this in IMAX 3D. That's what I want.
That'd be a
You
cool
know
one.
it's gonna come out.
That'd be
and
cool
it's
one
gonna
for
be
IMAX.
like a good popcorn,
Oh yeah.
crazy. Anyway,
Mhm.
new Wes Anderson movie, Isle of Dogs.
Yep.
You know,
Completely forgot about that.
Wes
on my list.
Anderson is great director. He's had a lot of hits. I don't know if he's had a miss, but he's had some less hits.
He's had some lukewarm
You know what I mean?
films here and there.
This one, I'm not crazy about the puppetry stuff. I thought Fantastic Mr. Fox was great.
Fantastic.
Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, that's on my list.
Now I'm curious. Have you guys seen the controversy over the poster?
Mm-mm.
Where his legs stretching out
Yeah,
real far.
super long legs. So people say that that's like a bad edit from whoever made that poster, but there's no way. I think it's going to be something a part of the game. And
No,
you think it's a bad poster
It's just a
edit?
bad. It's just a bad edit.
enough.
It's just a bad.
I need to see that.
I love how quick you're jumping. This is great.
New Mutants, new
Oh, yeah, yeah.
X-Men movie, but it's going to be like a horror movie. It's going to be great. We're all going to go see it. It's going to be fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Super interested to see how dark that is.
I think it's going to be super dark.
Um,
What if they do a twist though, and it's not at all scary? I've been
Just-
waiting for a movie really to like, you know what I mean? Just like a
I-
huge twist right at the beginning. They
I-
get you in the theaters for something completely different. They do like a Suicide Squad trailer where it's something completely different than what the movie is. Right?
Nice.
Let's keep going. Avengers: Infinity War looks
pretty good.
good, and I'm excited to see. I'm hoping it's not too convoluted.
I like the way you said that.
Yeah, they're gonna
Good.
try to do a lot.
Not
with it.
all the Avengers movies have been. Really, the first one I think is the okay one, and then the rest have been like, which there's only been two, right? There's the first one, and then there's the one with old Mister.
Old Mr.
So we got Deadpool 2 coming out. That one looks great. Solo. I'm actually excited for this movie because I am going to be one of those suckers that regardless of how many Star Wars movies they make, I'm going to buy a ticket.
Same here.
Going to go see it. This actually, I mean, visually, yes, this looks really good. It's not going to be Harrison Ford. Everybody's already said it. We should just all admit that it's not going to have that classic Harrison Ford vibe. But it's
I'm just going for Donald Glover, though. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he looks great.
I think so from the trailer, from what I've seen, like this looks like a very artistically impressive movie. All the shots looks great. Eric, I remember that's like the thing you said when I asked about it. Like I had missed it, and you're like, "Oh, it looks pretty like artistically, it looks pretty great."
I don't remember that.
But I don't love the music. Like the music they chose for it is like a really like weird like French horn rendition of the Star Wars theme. So it's like. Brr, 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 brr.
Maybe they're trying to go so old school. They're like, we're going to give you some really old sounding instruments.
It doesn't
it's
sound
old.
I thought the music was a little
Good.
weird.
Music's a little weak, and the logo is weird because it's not flat. It's 3-dimensional. Like it's a 3-dimensional logo.
That's really weird. You were picky about the weirdest things.
I just
in
these
that
are, these
trailer.
are things that I noticed, and I was like, it looks cheap.
He's the
Look-
BitBloggist.
Looks like a
dude.
cheap movie, but I'm gonna go see it because I like Star Wars.
Wait, cheap movie?
Yeah, it looks cheap.
What
See, I mean, it's like, what? Where are you getting?
I thought the
You're like,
special
oh,
effects. I thought everything looked
Disney's getting
very
lazy.
top notch.
Disney's getting lazy.
It's not Disney.
They're getting lazy.
It's not Disney.
It is
Disney
Disney.
just forks up money.
They own
and then
it.
takes money.
Yeah, but they make sure that they have a hand in the production of it. And the
Well, that's possible.
I mean, the trailer did nothing to really worry me. I thought some of the like little one-liners that were in there were a little, I don't know, a little.
well,
cheesy.
he has that moment that everybody's talking about where he tries to do the. Let's just move on.
It
we
has,
got big lists. We got big lists.
it has
Let's keep
Khaleesi.
going.
It has Khaleesi in there too. Don't forget
I
Yeah,
don't
that.
care. Khaleesi sucks in Game of Thrones. Everybody knows it. She's
Okay.
boring.
Okay.
And the best part of that series is everything else.
Wow.
Actually, the Hound. If the Hound does not kill this last season, which he's going to, it's going to ruin the entire series for me.
Wow.
If the Hound is basically not the forefront of this series.
If it's not all about the Hound.
Now, I actually think how amazing
What do you think,
it would
Rick?
be.
What do you think?
I've got a lot of thoughts. The Hound should have his own series. When they do the spinoff series that we know is going to happen, it should be about the Hound. Let's do this. Let's do the brother's origin. Let's get the Mountain. Let's get the Hound. Let's see how he gets burned.
Yep.
Everybody wants it. Everybody's talking about it. It's all over the interwebs right now about how many people want the Hound.
You're a mess. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Incredibles 2. What a great movie in general Incredibles 1 was, and it's been too long. I would be surprised if this one doesn't kill it like the last one did. There's going to be a ton of hype, so there's probably going to be a lot of critique to follow along with that, but I'm going to see it.
Yep.
Sicario 2. Did you guys see the first one?
Saw part of it. Very dark movie, but I thought it was really well done.
Come on. You guys should see this movie.
I got to the part where like there was all the dead bodies in the walls, and I was like, "Ooh,
wow,
this is a lot.
you
This is a lot.
Spoiler.
This is a lot. That's like the first like 30 minutes of the movie.
Why don't we watch it, Rick?
We should.
We can watch it right
I'm
now
down.
if you want to.
I think we should
yeah,
cut this. Yeah, let's cut this off.
Let's just call it. Let's just call it.
I've talked enough.
Okay.
So Sicario 2 looks great. You guys should watch. We should watch the first one. The first one's great. So we'll watch. We've got Super Mario Brothers.
Yes,
And
I
then-
really want to. I really do want to.
We're gonna do that.
I really want to watch that.
All right. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible looks great. Hopefully, like it has to pay off because the fact that they did the whole Superman, like keep the mustache completely, which, man, that hurt. I remember watching that opening scene where he's being recorded on the phone, and immediately it was like, oh my gosh, this is going to look terrible.
Was it that?
Yeah, it's just so weird. I honestly wish that they had just not put him in the movie. Like let Superman maybe see like a over the shot, maybe shoulder at the I don't know. It's just man, that just took me out of it. Movie called White Boy Rick. This is this is about me. It's a Matthew McConaughey movie.
Ooh, nice.
Sucker for any kind of like indie McConaughey movie.
Yep.
He is shoot, I had this in my head. I'll try and come back to it because I might sit here too long. Venom looks great.
Yep.
Yeah, Venom looks tight.
Well, you know what? I don't know if it looks great. I like
Tom Hardy.
I like Tom Hardy in anything, and
Yeah,
I'm
I thought
excited.
the teaser was kind of weird.
Well, a lot of people had issues with it because it didn't show him in a
As
suit.
Do
Venom.
anything, yeah.
Which I'm like, it's a teaser. It's not a full trailer. When we get a full trailer, well, maybe was it a full trailer?
I don't know.
Technically,
It was
I
like
don't think
30
it was
seconds.
because it's still pretty far out.
yeah.
I don't
I
even
just
know
feel
if-
like you would at least show what he looks like in the costume.
His aggression though, right there at the end. Whew.
Oh, when he's like freaking out
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Well,
It's
and
like,
he's
oh
got a
gosh.
little, he's got a little symbiote coming up
Right.
in his neck, and then someone edited a new trailer with the Venom from Spider-Man 3,
No.
and it's not bad, but it's
They did-
also like I hope they
Topher
don't
Grace.
go.
Oh gosh.
How great would it be if they made a practical mask for Venom? Do you think it's possible?
No, I think
No,
it has
to be his tongue sticking out. And
Yeah,
doing
I
all
think
kinds of
there
crazy
has to
stuff.
be visual effects.
All that drool.
Because I think
spit.
part of the thing that makes it so freaky, I mean,
How big his mouth is?
yeah. I
Do a lot of things
That's
with
a
that
big mouth.
I don't think they could really do that with just
disgusting.
prosthetics.
I think I agree with you. Wreck-It Ralph 2,
Oh yeah, excited about that.
and then Bohemian Rhapsody, which
Freddie-
might not be
Freddie
coming
Mercury
out this
story.
year. Also, I don't know.
That's been in development for a while. I feel like.
Yeah, and Wreck-It Ralph 2, I don't know if it has a release date for this year, but it's any movie that's slated for 2018, they
Mov-
just do that until it hits 2019, and then they'll slate it for 2019.
Or
but-
movies usually hit their mark though. Like if they have it set in a certain day at a time, usually that means they're gonna hit that mark.
Yeah, I don't know if either of these have an actual release
They're not
date.
like it's very rare to hear of a movie getting delayed.
It's kind of like a TBD 2018,
Yeah.
like where they'll push it each year.
Yeah.
Producer has given me some. We're good, and that's it for my list.
Perfect.
Pretty good.
For my video list.
Gray was giving us
My movie
audio
list.
cues, making sure it sounded good. I texted
Yeah.
him and said, "You sound all right?"
Wow, he looks so good back there.
Dude, he is the best producer I've ever seen.
Everybody subscribe because we have to pay this man
Yeah. We're paying him Kirklands right now.
for the love.
Get some Kirks.
For the love.
All right, Matthew.
Give me a sec.
Oh wow. Well,
Uh-oh.
while he gathers his thoughts.
Oh no.
Not again. Not again.
For anyone that has tuned in late,
Oh, are we doing this?
the winner of the SNES Classic is
We
none
said it at the top of the
is
hour. We
none
don't need to say
other
it again.
none other than Tyler Moore of California.
Good job, man.
Good friend of Spencer Bradshaw's, and he's just he's a cool dude, and he's got his own music gig going on.
So it was rigged.
Congrats again on winning. We'll be in touch after. Matt.
Congrats.
Favorite games.
So Eric basically listed every movie coming out this year.
All the good ones.
I will say Black Panther. I'm super excited to see.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I
This
guess
week.
I mean, it's so soon.
well, we've got some. Just to add on to that, Hostels looks great. That's out right now. I wanna
No,
see
Eric,
that.
you're done. You're done. You can't share more movies right now. You gotta let Matt
I'll just
go
go
now.
over there.
Uh,
I'll go over there with Gray.
So, yeah, I had a pretty similar list. The things that you talked about, Isle of Dogs, super excited about. It'll be cool to see Wes Anderson going back to animation.
Completely forgot about that.
I'm excited about Venom because I think he's one of the coolest Marvel villains out there. I'm super excited about Solo. I am a little bit nervous, not because of the trailer, but because of the production issues that they've had, switching directors, and Donald Glover has even said, no matter how this movie comes out, I'm going to look dope. So, I mean, that's really all that.
That's
you
not a
can
really
hope for.
good thing to say about the film you're in. It's like,
Yeah,
I'll
that
still look cool.
That made me, but I like the trailer. I think it's going to be fun. I'm just going to be excited to see Donald Glover being
pretty
Lando.
big role.
His biggest role so far.
Yeah.
I mean, being Lando Calrissian is huge.
Pretty gangster.
One movie you did not mention, which is actually my number one most anticipated movie, Annihilation.
And that's coming out 2
What's
weeks
this?
from now, right?
I don't think so. Or you might be right. Yeah, I don't know what the release
not,
date is.
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
So Annihilation, I'm super excited about. It's based on a book that came out, I think, maybe 2014. I could be wrong about that. It's a pretty recent novel. It's part of a trilogy, but sci-fi movie. Natalie Portman, the director of Ex Machina, which I thought was a fantastic movie.
Absolutely.
So Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac, just a creepy, atmospheric, I guess.
Oh, this is the
thriller.
one where they go into the
Area X.
the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I really don't like Natalie Portman.
Ooh.
I don't really either. Not a big fan. Sorry, Natalie.
The only
If
movie
you're
I've ever
watching
really
this.
liked her in is V for Vendetta.
Yeah, she's great.
Everything
Have you seen
else-
Black Swan?
Of course not.
I
That
think
movie
I think,
is so bad.
I
You
think
can't watch that.
I think her favorite movie that she's been in for me is Star Wars episode
Oh.
1, 2, and 3.
I mean, she's a great actor or
Actress.
whatever. I've heard that actresses want to be called actors, though.
You heard that
Yeah, I heard it.
from
I read it in an article that
Oh,
was
you read
released.
it online on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's fantastic, and this movie's gonna be great.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off, but
No, you're fine, but I'm super excited about
what
it.
if she sucks, man?
I don't. She's a great actor. I don't think.
what if the movie
What if
sucks?
the movie sucks? What are you gonna do?
I trust this director though. Ex Machina was amazing.
Okay.
What
you're
else?
the
right.
trailer
do you
looks
know
good.
what else he's done?
It's got a strong.
He or she?
It's got a
I think
strong
it's a he.
backlog.
I don't really know.
Let's look it up. Keep talking.
Look it up.
All right. What else you got there, man?
That's all I got for movies. Annihilation, Solo, Venom, Isle of Dogs, and Black Panther is what I'm excited about.
I think you guys listed off everything except for me. I threw on there Tomb Raider. I'm really just curious to see how this movie turns out. I will go see it, but it's supposed to be a shot-for-shot recreation of the video game
Oscar
that came
Isaac's
out.
in that one too.
And
Is he really?
Tomb
Yeah.
and Tomb Raider?
No, sorry, I'm wrong.
Oh.
Oh, Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Yeah,
I got messed up there
Yeah.
because I looked at this picture, and then this is Ex Machina, but you said Tomb Raider. It's got the main girl.
Yeah, it looks interesting, and I would love to see a good video game adaptation because we've never actually had one.
Well, I mean,
That's been
movies
good.
based on video games are usually fantastic. So I mean,
it has every right to be terrible. So Here's the hoping it's good. And then Eric, you might have said this, but Incredibles 2. Very excited about Incredibles 2.
I did say that.
The first one was fantastic, and I'm just going to reiterate
You're not
that.
listening?
I'm excited about it. I'm excited. Well, you had so many movies I just forgot halfway through. Up next, though.
Hold on.
What do
He
you got?
did 28 Days Later.
Oh, I
good
love that.
movie, good
Oh,
movie.
wait, is this 28
Days Later.
Danny Boyle?
I'm sorry?
Danny Boyle?
The director?
That is not the director. Alex Garland is the director of Ex Machina.
And
Wow.
28 Days Later?
Wow.
You don't even know what you're talking about,
I'm
Matt.
confused. Hold on, let me look. it up.
28 Days Later.
Now you're unexcited for this movie.
Dread. Have you seen Dread before?
No. Is it good?
Talk about a great movie, period. This movie
Is that on our
kicks
list of movies we need to
so
watch?
much ass.
We need to watch that now?
Yes. This movie. Oh, yeah.
Continue.
He did a Halo movie too.
Ooh, that was probably bad.
All right.
All right. Well, so next we're going to talk about games we're most excited about in 2018, and I'll start us off. Here, guys. Actually, let's let this happen first. Matt and Eric want to
Maybe
make
he
sure that
produced
they're.
it. Let me see. It was on his directorial, or it's on his film list.
So for me, on my list, I have God of War. Very excited for that game. Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously. Kingdom Hearts 3. Sea of Thieves. And A Way Out. The one I'm most excited about, though, I think would be A Way Out. I don't know if you've seen gameplay from that, but it looks like a perfect, just co-op, fun game to play with somebody. So I'm looking at one of you two, or you, Gray, if you want to sling some A Way Out sometime, just some co-op goodness. No payment for that.
With K Sigs.
Or Dirty Kirks. So that's me. I don't know. I kept a short list, but all those games look so good, and
Go for it, Matt.
Red Dead Redemption 2, I think, is going to be just amazing.
Yeah, I would say Red Dead is probably my number one. I love the first one. Super fun. Game I'm excited about is Detroit: Becoming Human.
Yeah,
I saw
it's
this.
really good.
I saw this.
Makers of Heavy Rain, which I think pushed the boundaries. It didn't do as much as it could. I think it was kind of light on substance. I think you could beat it.
Heavy Rain?
Mm-hmm.
Like the running,
I know this game.
jumping game.
Yeah, it's like it's total story based
You think
game.
it was light on substance?
Well, I think it was kind of it was
In terms
mostly
of story or gameplay?
no.
or
The
what?
story was super
Okay.
deep, but the gameplay, it's kind of just
Gameplay
like
was-
press X to search for
Yeah,
your
what are those
lost child
called?
or something. It's like a
In-game prompt.
like QuickTime events.
Yeah,
QuickTime
QuickTime
events.
events.
It was all QuickTime events, which I agree should
a
have
little
been a little
much.
bit more.
It was like a lightly interactive movie. pretty much.
Talk about pure story.
Yeah.
Zero game. That's basically what
Yeah.
Heavy Rain was.
So apparently the director, it took him 2 years to write the script for this game.
Whoa.
For
And
Detroit or for
Detroit, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just super excited about it. I
Yeah.
love story-based
Have you
games.
watched the trailers for these
Yeah,
games?
it looks incredible.
They look so intense.
Yeah.
Like one of the scenes, I don't know if you've seen
The one in
trailer
the
too,
house?
Eric. Yeah, where you're trying to talk the person out of committing suicide and stuff like that.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I've seen that one. I saw the one where you have to like escape the house with the kid. There's like this really abusive like figure, and you can either like confront him or jump out the window, or there's just all these different options, and like what you do actually affects the rest of the story.
Yeah, it's permanent. So like the decision you make is permanent. There's no like, I don't like how it turned out. You can't.
That's how
go
Heavy
back.
Rain was.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain had like three or four endings or
Yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
and then I think movie's gonna be, or that game movie is gonna be solid.
It looks like one that'll be. It's shaping up to be like very like impressive from
Is it
at least
co-op
a
at all?
storytelling standpoint.
I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
But I'm just excited because I think games like this prove the concept that like video games can be a very powerful storytelling medium, and I hope there's more gameplay in this and not so much just like watching and
Right.
lightly interacting. Hopefully it's
Yeah.
more.
I'm gonna have to
more
watch the
interactive.
trailers because I've only seen in red, so I've only seen like screenshots and then read some stuff about it.
Yeah.
I
Right.
need to see some of the gameplay.
Oh, actually, Gray, you told me about that game, but Detroit. I'm super excited about that. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
So those are my probably most anticipated PS4 games for the Switch. I mean, there's Kirby coming out, Yoshi coming out. I'm interested to pick those up.
Pokemon.
But I'm not excited about those games.
Yeah,
just like,
I'm not super pumped, and I don't want to spend $60 on them.
those ones I put in like the cautiously optimistic category.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I would like for those to be good, but I'm not looking forward. These are not day one purchases for me.
But the thing is, like the N64 had amazing Kirby and Yoshi's games,
Yeah.
like Yoshi's Story and
Yoshi's Story was
Yoshi's Story was
I don't
good.
know if it was incredible.
Well, maybe it's just my nostalgia that's blinding me, but I thought it was incredible.
That's all Nintendo runs off.
Wait,
of
am I mixing? What am I mixing up? The N64 one, right, where it opens up.
Yoshi's Story. yeah.
I'm trying to think. What's the one that's on the Super Nintendo? What was that one called?
Like Yoshi's Island.
That one was good.
Okay.
Yoshi's Island was good. That is
Yoshi's Story.
64.
And we'll post a poll after this.
Agree or disagree?
So and then Crystal Shards obviously is
You shut up, Eric.
is great. So if they get
Crystal
back to that level,
Shards.
yeah, Crystal
Crystal
Shards.
Kirby in this game is pooping out crystal shards. And,
I mean,
and
Whatever sells, I guess.
microtransactions.
Wow. Yeah.
So we'll see. But I know there's going to be something announced that if Smash Bros. Or I guess when Smash Bros. Comes out, definitely going to buy that.
Yeah.
I'm excited about playing some Smash again.
Yeah. All right. Well,
You
and
guys
then,
are too good at that game.
uh,
You guys have a life, or what?
Rick, you got those games for us? You're looking forward to?
Hell yeah!
That's so loud.
Ready to tickle your tenderloins.
Oh, bringing it back. Huh?
Hashtag tickle your tenderloins.
That'll be a new thing you start, huh?
Sea of Thieves.
Dude,
I'm excited about that.
I want to play that game with you because I don't have any friends that have Xbox.
Well, we're gonna play.
Spencer,
We're gonna play.
I gotta
What
jump
we'll
on
do
that
is we should just get both Xboxes together and play.
in one room. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'll bring like some pirate hats and some rum.
On the topic of pirate games, there's another pirate game coming out that's more. It's the makers from Assassin's Creed.
Like
It's called
more
Skull and
realistic.
Bones.
I saw this.
Should have similar. It's going to be open worlds. Should have very similar gagameplay. Actually,
it looks
to,
almost identical, just realistic.
to Sea of Thieves. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's cross-platform or not cross. Excuse me. It's all platforms.
multi-platform.
Yes,
Gotcha.
excuse me, not cross-platform. That would be awesome. But Sea of Thieves is cross-platform in a way. It's PC. I was playing with a PC guy on the beta, which was super annoying
Oh my gosh, that's so loud.
because he kept telling me, he was like, "All right, you got to press the E button," and I cannot tell you how many times I was like, "Dude, I'm on Xbox," and he's like, "Oh yeah." 5 minutes later, well, no, you got to click and then hit the space bar. And I'm like, I'm on Xbox.
You said that to him.
Oh yeah, multiple times. This dude was.
I just
super,
imagine you in your apartment
super
just
checked
getting
out.
really pissed at this guy.
I mean, it was crazy.
How was the beta though?
Beta was. I'll be honest.
Please do.
I'm excited about this game.
Don't lie to
and
me.
I hope it really does well because it's cool.
But could this be
fun.
No Man's Sky syndrome?
I was just about to say this has a No Man's Sky vibe to it,
yeah.
where it has this large world that it's creating, and
Red
it has
flag.
open world. And
Ugh,
now I will say
Dangerous.
the big difference in this.
Is it
which
actually is multiplayer?
It's actually multiplayer. Really, I think the only way you're going to have a lot of fun with this game is if you're playing with people.
People and you have mics. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, actually, there is a really pretty intuitive system in terms of communicating with your teammates if you don't have a mic.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, at this point, everybody should have a mic. Everybody.
Everybody.
Because
You hear
there's,
that?
I
You
mean,
hear that,
there's no
guys?
excuse. Like $5 now.
Come on.
True.
Get a mic.
All right, Eric, what's up next
All
for
right.
your
So Skull and Bones, I hope maybe we can all pick that up. Maybe it looks good. Maybe
PS4?
looks like a game.
it's going to be on PS4.
looks
I'll
like
play with
it looks like a game is like riding the coattails of Sea of Thieves, and it's not really going to be as developed.
You don't know that. It hasn't even.
Look on the
All right, we're
BitBloggist.
skipping
I just
ahead.
know.
So because I'll
all
never
right?
play this game, but I like watching gameplay of it now in its alpha state or whatever it's called, Hunt. I knew it was
Hunt.
called Hunt.
It's called
Called Hunt Showdown.
Never heard of this game.
Check it out. It first of all, it looks beautiful. Now, of course, it's running on high-end
PCs, yeah.
but the lighting in this game is amazing. It's a horror game. It's a kind of a battle royale type game as well. You walk in with equipment that you choose.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few
Mhm.
games like this out right now. There's or coming out. There's also Escape from Tarkov, which we'll never be able to play either. We'll have to go over to Steven's place and get him to download all.
I mean,
Our one PC friend.
I'm gonna get a PC eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
No,
just
you're
the
not.
next. It's the next step.
You're full of it.
Oh,
dude.
just like VR. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So we've got
Damn.
we've got
No, it's just a PC.
so
Greatest did a mic drop on that one.
yeah. I got him on that one. All right. So on Showdown though, check it out. People are streaming like the alpha or the beta or something like that. I forget what state it's in.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. So, but it's.
Eric's losing it. He's had too many Kirks.
Well, yeah.
He's only had one Kirk.
It's like a quarter.
All right, keep going. Keep going. Keep
Quarter
going.
drink. Check it out. God of War.
Oh yeah, looks so good.
Far Cry 5. Are we gonna
Oh
play
yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was on my list too.
Was it?
Hmm?
Did you say it?
It's on one that I put down later.
Red Dead Redemption. Days Gone. I'm kind of. I'll be honest. I'm not a huge. Let me be honest with you guys.
Be honest.
I haven't
please.
been. I haven't been honest at all this whole show.
Please be honest.
Okay. Right now, I'm telling you, I'm tired of zombie games.
Mm.
But Days Gone looks cool.
Yep.
You know.
You're the problem. You're the reason that they keep making zombie games.
Yeah, of course.
I'm tired
I'm
of
not
zombie
the
games.
problem though,
But
because I
this
never
one
played.
looks good.
I never like bought any zombie games except for if you consider Last of Us, which apparently people get really butthurt.
They're not zombies.
They're not zombies. They're clickers or
They're
whatever.
infected.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like wow,
Same thing.
Yeah.
wow, get over yourself, right?
Nerds.
Gray, golly. Anyway, Days Gone looks cool.
It does look good.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I won't. I'm gonna. This
Who's,
is not
who's
like a,
developing that game?
I don't know. Okay. A Way Out looks great.
I don't know. Yep.
A Way Out looks great,
It looks really good.
and I think it's also
It's
split
split screen
screen
co-op,
as,
yeah.
if you want,
Mm-hmm.
which is.
Perfect.
I mean, they need to bring more split screen stuff back.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Come on, bring it back.
Hot takes with Eric and missed opportunities with Matt. I
Now,
don't,
here's
I don't
a
have
big
anything.
one, which may not come out 2018. Apparently, Psychonauts 2. Did you guys ever play this game?
I never
on
played the
PlayStation
original,
2?
but I know people liked it. They had a VR version of the one that came out here recently.
Holy crap!
Cool game.
This game,
The best game.
man, I have talk about nostalgia goggles.
Mm-hmm.
I've got memories of renting this game from
Blockbuster.
I believe,
Hollywood
or
Video.
Redbox.
Redbox.
Redbox didn't exist, dude.
Ever?
Nah.
Probably not when Psychonauts was
No.
around. So it had to have been Blockbuster.
Yeah.
But I remember renting this game and being completely blown away by how now I want to go back and play this game again because I was a stupid little kid, you know.
Yeah.
I had no clue what I was doing video game wise. It was a lot of just kind of like clicking
Pretty-
buttons and
pretty
hoping I got
stupid
somewhere.
still.
This game was hard. This game was challenging. It was very in depth in terms of like what you could do.
It's like a platformer, right?
What does that mean?
Well, like what's the gameplay like?
It looks like a Spyro game almost, like where
Yeah, it's like
3D
Spyro or Jack and
platforming.
Dexter.
Yeah,
Which
3D
apparently
platforming.
Jack and Dexter is maybe coming out, or a new one of those is coming out.
Man,
Oh, no,
no one
sorry.
misses Jack and Dexter.
Sorry, Jack and Dexter. Bro, yeah, Jack and Dexter was.
Uh-oh.
They made three.
Remastered trilogy.
They made three of those games. They were amazing.
No, dude, Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank was good.
Not as good as Jack and Dexter. Jack and Dexter was
Dexter.
amazing. Dexter.
Maybe
Daxter?
like the second one was good. How do you feel about Sly Cooper? Little
Wow.
little raccoon.
Sly Cooper is a deep cut.
Little raccoon, right?
I love Sly Cooper.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
Did you see that they
They're
tried
all-
to
they all
remake
kinda run
Spyro?
together.
Spyro can go to heck.
Yeah.
Okay, it can go straight to heck. All right.
Thank you for not cursing. Eric.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that game looks so good.
I'm pretty upset that they're changing the costume so much. They're doing like the weird white accent marks.
See, you were just getting on to me about the designing.
I
of,
was just
like,
thinking that,
Star
yeah.
Wars, and you're over here complaining about Spider-Man's outfit.
That's because it's a game. It's
Mm,
completely different.
I know.
Cosmetic though.
Completely different. Anyway, the gameplay looks solid. We all want another Spider-Man game. It's been too long.
Yep. Spider-Man 2.
And this looks
Last of Us
legitimately
2
good.
looks like
Oh, yeah, Last
it
of
could
Us
be
2.
great. I don't know. We've only seen.
If this game is
a-
not great, there's going to be so many salty people on the internet.
Yeah,
It's got to be good.
I think it's gonna be great.
it's got to be
has
good.
to.
I think-
Especially since it probably won't release this year.
I think at
Oh, you think
worst,
so?
I think so. I don't think it'll release.
I
this
think
year.
it would be impossible to make a game worse than the first one. You know, I don't think they're gonna go backwards with it.
They could keep the same mechanics
Yeah.
and just change the story up, and people would people would still be
Yeah,
happy.
it's like the story was one of my favorite parts of the game. So if it's a new story with the same gameplay, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be fine. I think
And what's
it's
good
gonna be
about
great.
Last of Us is like the mechanics never got in the way of the story. Like the mechanics never felt so like dense that you were like, what the hell am I doing here? Like,
I don't
Yeah.
know. There was a boss fight on the end of that game that killed me.
was it the
It
stealth
was in
one?
the tunnel.
Oh, okay.
It was
no.
right at the end of the game. You've escaped out of the thing. I won't
Dude,
ruin too much of it, but it's like
spoilers.
you're in that tunnel and you have to. I had to look up. I hate when I have to look up how to beat a level. Talk about. And
Anyways.
Death Stranding. this one, again, very little gameplay, but it's from the maker of,
Metal Gear Solid.
of course, the classic.
Of course. Hideo Kojima.
Very nice.
I got my names, dude. I got my names.
And that's it.
You kind of jumped into like the unconfirmed dates territory, so I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
You kind of segued us into the last topic, which is games that we don't really know much about yet.
If you
but we're
haven't
really
even
excited
mentioned
about.
it, it would have been so smooth. But whatever.
So for me, you listed pretty much everything off, but I'm excited to see when Smash does get released this year because that'll be a big deal for me.
Yep.
I want to play online Smash so bad right now. I just want to hop on and kick people's butts.
I mean, I'm fine with local Smash, honestly.
oh yeah, I mean really
Pro
just
controller?
Smash in general. Yeah, Pro controller. Ooh, ooh. And Mega Man 11. Big fan of the Mega Man franchises. This is it's harkening back to the 2D platformers, and it looks good. Looks
I've
good.
never played a
10
Mega Man game. Never played a Mega Man game. Never will.
10
They're good.
was
You
on
can't
the
force me.
Wii, right? Virtual console.
Oh gosh. I want to say yes. I just know it did come out in the 360 PS3
Okay.
generation.
I think I actually played that on the Wii Virtual
yeah,
console.
maybe it's just I grew up playing Mega Man, so I always am excited to see what they're doing. And this one actually looks like it'll be decent, so excited about that. And then for me, yeah, Far Cry 5. Looking forward to playing co-op on that stuff. And Last of Us 2. Yeah.
We're gonna be streaming that, right?
Oh yeah, we'll stream it.
All right, good.
Good. Matthew,
I think
last on the list, brother.
you pretty much.
We hit all the unconfirmed ones.
Yeah. I think it was just mainly Last of Us 2. I'm super excited about.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be incredible.
That's disgusting. That's going to be on the mics in everyone's ears. And then I guess for me also, I'm not sure if
It is Dexter.
I'm not sure if Journey,
Yeah, everyone knows that.
the new Journey creator Flight, if that one's coming out this year. But I'm excited to hear more about that and see if it's going to be good, which it probably will be. Well, that's pretty much it for our podcast, guys. We did it. We covered everything in 2018. Everything.
I would say, yeah.
If you want to know anything about 2018, just listen to this podcast. But gentlemen, again, thank you so much for being here, and just commit
Well,
your
what
time.
are we gonna talk about next?
We're in the turtlenecks. I think next week we're going to talk about Black Panther. So get ready. You're not on that one. I'm kicking you off.
I've talked enough in the
You're
last
out.
two.
You're out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our podcast. Remember, BitCast is a weekly podcast that posts every Tuesday, but except for this one, which we're doing live on Monday. Again, congratulations and thank you to everyone that participated in the Super Nintendo Classic competition. I'll be sending out a weekly newsletter every now and then. Weekly is kind of a bit misleading, but yeah, just kind of let you know what we posted, what we're talking about, and you can always submit topics. Remember to go to bitbloggist.com, hit us up there, and submit topics. And if you want to write me personal emails, just go to jake@bitbloggist.com. I'd be happy to talk to you about being on the podcast or whatever else you have questions about. But until next time, this has been BitCast. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk about some stuff. Bye-bye.